What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Into My GT Entertainment, and I am Joel. Nice to have you back after this long hiatus that we had. There's been some things going on in our lives. Some things for us, some things for my son, and life in general. So we've been kind of set back a little bit and kind of reflecting on some things, and now we're going to go ahead and hopefully start making some new videos. But today is a sad day. There is some stuff that we got to go over, but before I go over that, let me show you some things that I'll need to talk about today. Alright, first thing on the list is Electrum. Electrum is doing fine. Everything is as it should be, I guess. The clutch I'm still not happy with, so after Mustang week, we may go into that a little more. Mantic makes a good product, but I have not had a good time with Mantic. My car, I just don't even drive it because it's no fun to drive the way it is. It makes all sorts of weird noises. When you speed shift into it, it clunks. It doesn't seem like it's set up right. So I don't think it was the install, because it's been pulled out once or twice already, sometimes 3 times. And it comes out the same way every time. So like I said, that's just kind of that. And like I said, we're a month out of Mustang week right around, so I'm going to do another video of what you need to do to get your car ready for Mustang week later on, but I'm not doing that today. But I do have some other things I would like to talk about, so let me get into that real fast. As I pan around here, Pam is out on her car today. You see Prometheus, you see Minion over there, you see a rental car. And like I said, Pam is in her car, so that's not what it is. But that's not what's missing. We got rid of our Explorer. Hold on. So yeah, we got rid of our Explorer, and I have something coming that is kind of left field for me. There'll be a more video of that later. I have started that with the selling of my Explorer, but that's kind of a long process video. So when the other vehicle decides to show up, I'm going to have different content. It will not be Mustang content. So, but I think it'll be something interesting, and a lot of how-to stuff, because there's a lot of parts for this particular vehicle. I got a whole wad of it in the house. So that's going to be fun, and like I said, that's going to be a whole different realm of content. It's not going to be Mustang content, but I've never based this to be a Mustang channel. So, like I said, it's kind of here and there, and we do some installs, and we do some different stuff, like the chairs, and, stuff like that, and the little how-to videos and crap like that. So there's going to be a lot of that coming. So, again, stay tuned for that, because, like I said, it's going to be a little different. You're not going to be seeing Electrum on there, and you're not going to see Minion, and you're not going to see Prometheus or Stormy, because this is a whole different type of ball game right now. So, and it's something brand new to us anyway. So the main part of this video I'm going to talk about right now. All right, it has to do with Minion. Now, for those of y'all that do not know, Minion has had some issues. Some issues I'm not going to talk about, but the most recent issue I'm going to show you here in 1 second. Let me get closer to her and I'll show you what I mean. Now, as y'all know, this is my son's 15 GT Premium, and it is Minion, and y'all do follow him. You know all about what's going on with this. Well, you don't know because he hasn't posted this, but it was on Derek's video. But as you go around the car itself, everything looks pretty normal till you get up in here. So what has happened is someone has wrecked into Minion, which has caused all sorts of craziness. Right here in the front is where most of the damage is. As you can see, the tire is all bowed in. There is a little bit of frame damage up in here. So unfortunately, Minion will not be making it to Mustang week. And for other in-case purposes, Minion may be totaled because the airbags in the car are blown out. And then again, I said there's a little bit of frame damage. And as you look at the car from a different angle, you know, what are you going to do? Thank God he's okay. That was my biggest concern, because cars can be replaced. So, but there is a story behind what happened, and I'm here to tell it. At least my half of it. I'm sure he will post a video when he's ready to talk about all the antics with this. But let me tell you what's going on with it. All right, guys, just to give y'all a little inside view of what's going on here. As you can see, the hood itself is just foobarred. That's not doing too well. The frame that goes across here is bent right here. And then down there's a whole lot of mess going on. As you can see, the camber on that wheel, I don't know if I can give you a better above view. That is pushed in, so we don't know if we have broken tire rods or what with that. Big old chips taken out of the front, and then curve rash on the rear. Headlights, the actual fog lights inside have fallen out in the rear, so they're back there. You can see the broken glass. The clip itself is all broken, so the whole clip has come off. Over here in this corner, you can see with the wedge, they got all pushed back, so now you can't really pop the hood up good without it going under everything, and you can't open the hood and the door at the same time. Other than that, this side is good. I'll have to drop the hood here in a second. And like I said, a lot of this stuff is gonna, if it ends up getting totaled, it's gonna come out. The inner liner's down. And then back here, it wasn't too bad. He got a little curve rash right there on the wheel and stuff, but his exhaust and everything is fine. Let's see if I can open the door on this side here. So there is the airbag issues. That's blown, the knee one's blown. As you can see, it still turns on, but you know, it's kind of a shame, but what are you gonna do? And then also the windows, if you sit out here long enough, the windows will go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, all on their own, both sides. So there's some type of electrical something going on with it now too. So that is how she looks. Unfortunately, we're thinking the worst, but you know, we're gonna hope for the best. And if anything, you might see a new Minion.5oh 2.0. So we'll see that in a sec. Okay, what has happened? Well, let me tell you one thing. Minion has had a hell of a year this year. Some stuff that's I'm not going to tell you about because it's down on the down low right now. When he's ready to talk about that, he'll talk about that. But needless to say, Minion had a little fender bender, as you saw. He was going to work, and right up here around the corner, there is like a straight pass and then a stop sign on each side. He was going to work, and a Tesla blew through the stop sign and got in front of Brandon, and he didn't have time to stop. Okay, sarah, car got totaled. So we don't know if the car is totaled yet because we're still waiting for the adjuster. It took a week to get the car back to the house. The reason why we brought it to the house, just in case it gets totaled, he can take his parts off the car, depending on the time frame that we have. But you know, he has headers, exhaust, the digital dash, some other little knickknacks, the Euros, all that stuff that, you know, if he's going to get another car like that one, he needs the parts, and why pay twice, right? So that's that ordeal. It's been kind of a mess trying to deal with all this stuff, and like I said, there was some prior stuff that Brandon didn't have his car for a minute, and then he got it back, and a month later this happens. So there's some bad juju with it, but what are you gonna do, right? I'm glad that he's okay. He is my son at the end of the day, and I want him to be healthy and happy. So, you know, cars can be replaced, parts can be redone, so none of that stuff is important really. But he is good to go, and like I said, now we're at that rebuild phase. We don't know if they're going to total the car out or if they're going to rebuild the car itself. I think he's got kind of wanting it to be totaled out because there's some other things that he wants to get into. Still keeping into a Mustang, but maybe a newer year, different stuff, you know, that. Now, the good thing is he's always wanted a GT500 front end and hood and stuff like that. So if they total this, don't total this car out, I'm sure that those pieces will make their way in, because you have to replace both side fenders, the hood, the front end. So that's pretty much what you have to do to get the GT500 on a 15 anyway. So, you know, could be a blessing in disguise that way. His rims are messed up on both sides. Well, on the passenger side, excuse me. You saw the wheel, that's all cocked out. I'll put in stills at the end of this video so y'all can see what's going on. But yeah, that's where we are with Minion. Like I said, the airbags are blown out on the driver's side. He had the knee one go off and the steering wheel go off. Usually insurance companies will let that roll and total it out because it costs more to get that stuff messed up. And against prior inspection of us looking at it, now I'm not an adjuster and I don't know exactly what they look for, but there is a little bit of frame damage on that quarter panel, and again the airbags are blown, so we don't know where we're at with it. So that is Minion. Hold that thought. Well guys, that's the video for today. Like I said, I just wanted to give you a quick little update what's going on. I haven't been on YouTube here for a minute just because it's just been hectic. Like I said, I don't really make any money on YouTube, so it's not a big part to me. But I didn't want to leave y'all hanging out there going, what's going on? I haven't seen them in a while, blah, blah, blah. For those of y'all that really do enjoy watching my videos. So just remember, guys, be safe. A car is just a car at the end of the day. You need to take care of yourself. When you're going to go ahead and do that pool, make sure you're doing it safely. I'm not telling you not to do it, because I do some fucked up shit in this car. I understand. I was his age at one time, you know, and I still like to get a little rowdy at times. I'm settling down a little bit in my older age. But be safe. Take care of your family. Take care of yourself. And we'll get through this all together. And if y'all have any of the similar issues or whatever, want to discuss it, go ahead and hit me on the comments. I love to talk to y'all. And like I said, he'll probably be putting something out at some point here to get back into the flow of things. But, you know, especially if he ends up having to do a rebuild on it or get a new one, I'm sure there could be content galore on it. But all I'm just saying is, y'all guys just be safe out there. Watch yourself, watch others, you know, and that'll be it. So if y'all like this type of video, I know it's kind of morbid at some points, but you know, anything y'all want to see or talk about, like I said, I do have some content coming. Brandon will obviously have some content coming. I'll keep you up to date on Electra, and hit like, subscribe, you know the deal, and we will catch you on the next video.